Okay. You know what? 3 times I try to remember your name, but I'm wearing this in honor of a comment I got because if you don't honor your comments, why would they send it to you? Everybody wants to be recognized. True, false, what's the difference? That's what I think. You see, I can't be wrong because it's only what I think. Sometimes I think I know. In all actuality, to others, I know nothing. To them, in their point of view. Therefore, if we sit down and discuss what we see as a difference, we will come up with something, but most likely one will be too frustrated and just walk away. I don't want to put up with it. We have no patience. Love, love is a dove, sweet in the air. But does anybody really ever care? Do we ever really want to share? Do we always think it's always unfair? It's just a dare. It's a horse, it's a pony, it's a female mare. Again, you see the people. They really don't care. They do everything in spite of any tricks of any kind, even if it's the matrix that keeps our lives alive. The skins that run between us, the vibrations in our body, we are but a speck, a mutation. The real part of us is up in the heavens. It's the spirit that's come into our mind. We vision, we see who we are. We can touch and feel, we can taste. Am I thinking about the matrix that I saw? You know what? It's not that what I saw, okay? It's how I see what I saw and how I can place what I saw to the way I see it. Blue matrix, red blood, blue skies, electronics, white purity of the angels before they get put out one more time. Anyways, let me lift these glasses. The first thing I was going to talk about is cutting a letter in half. Now my video keeps stopping, so I'm never sure if I'm still in line with my video. Now what I do when I cut a letter in half, okay, I'm using a rectangle. Okay, now I'm showing it to you in the video, but my video is, okay, there's the rectangle. It's the C. When you cut it in half, it looks like an L. It also looks like the Greek letter lambada. Okay, you see what it is? The third letter in Greek, the third letter in the English language. Coincidence? No. There ain't no coincidence no more. Not with me. I always find some way, somehow it fits. They always do fit. Don't forget when they take a DNA sample from you at the scene of a crime, they find out it's you. So if they can find out it's you, they can probably recreate who you is. Okay? It's just what's in the mind and how the mind works. That silver lining in the mind. Silver lining in the mind. Anyways, I was on to this, to the half letters, and what I'm going to do is probably take all the letters and cut them in half and try to put, like if I took a P and I cut the top off the P and I put it on the top, it would be a D. If I turn it around, you think it's a Q. Okay, if you put it on the other side, you think it's a B. But if I remove it completely, you still have a little part sticking out that can be considered as an A. What I was going to show you next was the pull table. When you go to the pull table, I'm going to show you the pull table now. My video would stay consistent. There's the pull table. Now, certain letters, okay, we're going to go north-south is the direction of that pull table. I say certain letters, okay, the I, the J, the M, and the T, the V, and the W can only be done going east to west, not the long ways. And if you look at together, it says midget VW. V is for life, W is for creation. I is the persons of who we are. Of anyone we could be, female or male, is the J. The M is for the creation again, the creation of the transfer this time. Separation between you, the angel, and the heavens. You're born in the heavens. Now you can be remade and put down your genes onto earth. Blue jeans. Gotta put on my blue jeans, white suede. Anyways, I'm no singer. So anyways, what happens is it says IGMTVW, which is a basic saying midget, life, which is saying like the beta world, the midget life. Okay? Because if you go in all actuality, when you do the eye, okay, when you do the eye, okay, in all actuality, if you take a look, I'm gonna make that eye in the pool table, and oh, my camera's always screwing up. Okay, so here's the eye. You see the pool table? The eye going up and down right in the center. Look, there's only 6 spaces between the top and the bottom, but there's 14 going across. Okay, but when it's the H, and I turn it around, can you see it as the H? Okay, when it's the H, the climb up into heaven is wide and it's high up. Do you think all this it is what it is? It is. It's crazy. So certain letters, especially the letter I. I showed you this in previous videos, but I got to show you it again. First, we're going to look at the spade this way. If my camera would stop moving, you see the spade in the picture? Well, look inside. If I turn it upside down, you'll actually see the club inside. I'm going to show it to you for a little bit longer because my screen keeps on freezing up here. So if you can see on the inside here, it actually looks like inside here. Oh my God, I'm not even on the right side. Now it's frozen on me again. Okay, now you can see it. I know you can see it. So right there, the club, which is actually the I letter, sitting inside what the uniform is a heart. You see the two buddies, 2 hearts next to each other? Now I'm going to show you this big picture here. Okay, this picture here that I'm going to show you is in roulette, in the European roulette table. They have certain numbers they call orphan numbers. And the orphan numbers, okay, create this image right here. If I show you it closer, I put one in. I wanted to get 8 of them in. That definitely designed something in this world, I'm quite sure. I added in the extra directions. There was actually just one orphan line, but you know, you have to square things off, round things out, fill everything in, fill in what's missing, what you obviously you think you can see and what I can see. In all actuality, what do they look like? What are these standing pillars? Are they alls, or are they all leading to one direction, back into the center? The 4 parts of life, the time, the clock? I don't know. I just created it just before. I mean, I know I'm right. I'm never wrong. How can I ever be wrong? It's my design, it's my definition, it's mine. I'm right. But I'm always open to learn more about what I know about my own, because it's others that help you extend yourself outside the barriers of the square and maybe a little bit outside the circle too. You do know that a square and a circle on the corners are as far out as they can go, don't you? The corners. Even in hockey, same thing. I don't know, did I do anything previous to that? No, not really much more. I just came back from meeting, you really want to know where I was? Wow, I wish I had something else to show you. There's just so many things that goes on. September is coming up real quick. 98 years since World War I. August 4th next week, my grandmother's birthday. 97 years old. 9 times 7 is 63 moons on Jupiter. That's the age of my grandmother. So her name is Mary, and Jesus' friend was Mary, and Mary was his mother, and Mary had a little lamb. And we might be all those little lambs right now before Mary comes in. Don't you know? It's the merry-go-round, merry-go-round. Mary is the name of the wolf. Mary also has fangs. Although she is the mother to all, she is also the wolf who will engulf us all in the beta world. The beta world is the mother of all, and it does what it pleases with us. If we do not conform and we go out, she lets us build bombs and we blow ourselves up until there's no more. But no one understands that, because money is love. And if love is money and all you want is money, what's the difference if you have no more at the end than you had at the beginning? I wouldn't know. $10 million is broke. What do you do with 10 million when the Pope just spent 175 million on the weekend just because he felt like it? Your money. $175 million expense by the Pope. Wow, that's insane. But that's only a little bit on the cap. Don't you know how important money is? It fixes up the differences, but not in your house. That's the only thing money can't go. We need money because of 2 and 5. Why 2 and 5? Because 2 goes this way. I'm going to draw it. And 5 goes this way. Okay, look. Here, look. 2 and 5. You put them over each other, it makes an 8. So you have the 2 beta world. You have the 5, the spirit matrix of this world. 2 and 5. Hearts, man, who we are, 1/4 of the 4 suits. One of the suits is the electronic world, and we're the electronics that are in it. The other 2 black suits have to do with the matrix and the angel connection up in the heavens. You got to put all the numbers right. They total 7 because the one who directs it is 7. Not only that, like I showed you once before, and I will show it to you again, you are a privileged public. I thank you all. But the reason it's 7 is because of this. Oh, my camera's screwed up again and I'm out of the flow. Come on, camera. So anyways, look at this. You'll see there's 7 and 9. If you take a dice and you mark all the dots of the dice on one side only, you will cover 7 of 9 positions. Okay? Now, if you take that dice and turn it sideways, it'll cover a different set of 7 of 9 positions. Okay? You'll cover 14 positions in covering 9 twice and 5 once. Okay? So what happens is you create the H and the I in that. Okay? The T always comes over the I. When you split an I in half, it becomes a T. And if you look at all this fancy writing nowadays, it looks like there's I's on every number. There's I's on you, there's I's on me. There's just I's all the time all over the place. The I is the walking birth of the 9 months. Don't you know what I is all about? Well, anyways, like I showed you, that 7 of 9, that's the reason that Jupiter has 63 moons. Because of that setup. It's the connection of the matrix. I don't know if there's 9. I think there's, what would it be? 7 different parts of a matrix? 7, 8, no, well, there has to be 9. Okay, some of the colors are stained. Like the black and the red are stained when the air comes out, it turns black, right? With the blue. Color mixes. Anyways, yes, so now we had 5 and 2, man is 6. The year of what we have here is 52 weeks in a year. What we have here is 52 cards in a deck. We have a reindeer, which celebrates Christmas, and a buck and a doe. There's just so many things about so many numbers that just show it that 1 is definitely the spirit connect. 1 and 1 is 2. Of course, you connected the 2 sides. Now you got beta. With the beta, you connected the 2 sides. Maybe you can create something. So you go and create, and you have the 4th. Now you need to put the man on Earth. So you build a machine. So you take the machine, you call that 5, the avatar machine. Then you go ahead and what you do with the machine, you create 6. But it was the machine, it was the man who built the machine that did it all. It was God, the master. He's number 7. So you built the 2 worlds, and you call them the heavens. 8. One is the eternity. The other is eternity, to one where the soul separates from the spirit. 9, you have the birth. What else do I have to say? Colors. 1, red. 2, blue and white. Blue on the earth, white in the heavens. Those are the angels that you see. 3, we have red, we have yellow. Why do we have red and yellow? Well, the souls of earth, of our connection to earth, is 1 here for the soul. 3 is the matrix connection of the 1, but when the soul is number 1 on earth, the 1 goes to 3, and 3 goes to 1, and becomes creation. And that would be our spirit creates on this earth would turn red. Did you understand all that? There's only 15 seconds, and I can't run through it. Just remember 2552. Don't call me. Have a nice week. Night. Have a nice night. This is the only Mr. Tapkins. Take care. Thank you. And cut! Everybody take your places. Everybody take your places. Man's got some aces. Other is making faces.